Hey, I'm great. Thanks for asking. You didn't ask. That's fine. All right, today I've got a Gibson Les Paul Standard 50s and Heritage Cherry Sunburst. Look at that thing. I bought it at a local Long and McQuaid store when they had a Gibson sale, and I was like $500 off. So I thought, what better time to do something like that? I sold 2 guitars and 2 amps to pay for it. And that's the story of how I bought it, in case anybody cares. Sure, if you went back in my catalog, in my back catalog of videos, you could find me saying things like Les Paul guitars are too heavy, Gibson is too expensive, you'd have to be crazy to buy a Les Paul Standard. And I even thought of going back and finding clips like that, but that's just too much work. So let's pretend I found those clips, and here they are. Les Paul guitars are too heavy, Gibson is too expensive. Yeah, you'd have to be crazy to buy a Les Paul Standard at these prices, see? That's my VFX budget and special effects for the month. This isn't the first time featuring a Les Paul on my channel. It is the first time I've owned a Gibson Les Paul Standard. And that's the standard of Les Pauls. That's what everything is measured against. As far as I know, I'm not an expert, but I play one on YouTube. Like I mentioned earlier, I bought the guitar at a local store. And I like to buy my guitars in person if I can. I know not everybody can. And I did try 3 other Les Paul Standards before choosing this one. It had the lightest weight, it had the nicest looking top, and had the darkest fretboard. And it just played great. And I know not everyone can get to a music store, and I understand that, which is why I really love Sweetwater's Guitar Gallery. That's a smooth segue into the sponsor, Sweetwater. And they are the sponsor of today's video. What is Sweetwater's Guitar Gallery? It's the best. It's what got me noticing Sweetwater years ago. But more specifically, if a guitar is $399 or more, it gets a 55-point inspection and detailed photos from all these different angles. So really you get to know everything about the guitar, including the weight, which is huge, huge. That's like the biggest deal to me. And so let's say you're looking at a Les Paul Standard like this one or another color, and they have, let's see what they have right now. We'll click on there and looking in the things and the website, and then you got all these options, and look at that. You got, you know, stuff. I'm not really looking at the screen. I'm just doing some voiceovers right now. But I'd pick the one that has the nicest top and it's the lowest weight. So like this one. And that really helps when choosing online. So again, thanks to Sweetwater, and check out their guitar gallery. It's awesome. I'll share affiliate links in the description if you're looking to get a guitar or anything else guitar gear related. Go check them out. One thing that surprised me with this guitar, like I know the history of Gibson Les Pauls. No, I don't. One thing that did surprise me though was the case and the case candy. And you know, you should expect these things from this price point, but Fender doesn't give you all this kind of stuff anymore. That's why I was surprised. I've had a number of Fender guitars over the past few years, and you get a nice case, but there's just nothing included. You used to get stuff. So you get this really super nice made in Canada hardshell case, and yes, it smells like vanilla, and that's that like creates these sensory overload things. And all this candy. You get the baby photo, you get a strap, you get this cool toolkit, you get a cloth, you get paperwork. Didn't expect any of that. And I know it's not a big deal. You might say like, yeah, you should get all that stuff, but it's the little things. Sometimes more is more. Let's go over the specs quickly for this particular model. So it's 50s specs, so it's got a classic design, right? It's big chunky neck, and here are the measurements of the neck. This guitar is not light, and it's also not crazy heavy like a lot of other Les Paul guitars. No weight relief, and here's the weight in pounds and kilograms. Has a great looking maple top, and the finish is nitro. What else? That's it. No. 22 medium jumbo frets, 3-way switch, 2 volume, 2 tone knobs, 2 burst bucker pickups, ABR1 2-pneumatic bridge, and aluminum stop bar tailpiece. And we can pop off the back panel to have a peek at the hand-wired electronics. What else can I say about a Gibson Les Paul Standard 50s guitar? Really not much that hasn't already been said, but I can say, hey, play guitar and have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.